Good morning, children. So today we are going to discuss about the diffraction of light. Diffraction of light also is a proof to tell us that light has a wave nature, right? So we have also studied that the wave nature of light is depicted by interference, but the diffraction is also an important phenomenon which proves that light has a wave nature. So let us understand basically how light behaves. So as we studied interference pattern also, light, the movement of light behaves like water waves. Suppose for instance we have taken a source of water here and there is an opening here, there is a room and there is an opening here. So the water is entering from here. When the water is entering from here, it should go here and it should go here, but that doesn't happen, right? The moment water has got any opening, it will spread in all the direction. This is how the water will spread in all the directions. Suppose there is another room here, or here there is another room or another opening, then from here this water is coming and from here again water will start spreading like this, right? Water will start bending from the opening. Other side also water will start bending and it will spread. Same way light also bends, right? The bending of light around any corner of an obstacle is termed as diffraction. What happens in diffraction? Whenever there is a light source and whenever the light source is getting any slit or any opening, there is any opening through which the light can pass. Light को pass होने के लिए कोई भी opening मिला, वहाँ से light, if we consider the ray nature of light, if we consider the previous nature of light, light should move in a straight line, right? That is what we studied in the previous classes. But light will bend around the corners and enters the geometrical shadow region, right? So this we will understand with the help of this example. Suppose there is a source of light and near the source of light there is some obstacle, right? ये obstacle है, this one is an obstacle. Say let us name this as A, B. So ये थोड़ा सा ओपनिंग है ए बी. अभी हमने कहा कि ए बी का जो विड्थ है वो ए है. लाइट यहां से जाएगी, यहां से जाएगी, एंड दैट इज हाउ दिस रीजन ऑन, सपोज वी हैव केप्ट अ स्क्रीन हियर, राइट? सो वी हैव केप्ट अ स्क्रीन हियर ए सी बी डी. सो इस ओपनिंग से लाइट जाने के बाद लाइट हैज बेंड, राइट? आफ्टर बेंडिंग ऑफ लाइट, लाइट यहां से यहां तक पहुंचेगी, दिस रीजन, और लाइट यहां से बेंड होके यहां तक पहुंचेगी. सो ये वाला रीजन हमें ब्राइट दिखेगा बिकॉज द सोर्स ऑफ लाइट इज हियर, वी विल फाइंड दिस रीजन एज ब्राइट. बट actually in real practice that doesn't happen. What happen is light यहां तक ना जाके यहां पे भी जाएगी, यहां तक ना जाके यहां पे भी एंटर करेगी. सो इतना रीजन हमें ब्राइट ना मिलके इतना रीजन ब्राइट मिलेगा, right? So what light has done? Light has entered the geometrical shadow region. Geometrical shadow. Whose geometrical shadow? ये जो BD है इसका geometrical shadow ये था इतना, लेकिन लाइट यहाँ पे इतने ज्योमेट्रिकल शैडो एरिया में एंटर कर गई, राइट? दिस इज ड्यू टू द डिफ्रैक्शन ऑफ लाइट. इसका ज्योमेट्रिकल शैडो ये था लेकिन इतने रीजन में लाइट हैज एंटर्ड. नाउ दिस बेंडिंग ऑफ लाइट एंड एंटरिंग ऑफ लाइट इनटू द ज्योमेट्रिकल शैडो रीजन इज कॉल्ड एज डिफ्रैक्शन, राइट? दिस इज विद ओपनिंग. मतलब अगर हम ओपनिंग का जो विड्थ है ए लेंगे तो दिस रीजन इज मच हायर देन ए. मतलब सिर्फ ए रीजन में ही लाइट नहीं होगी, इट विल एंटर द ज्योमेट्रिकल रीजन दिस साइड एंड ज्योमेट्रिकल रीजन दिस साइड. तो इतना एरिया हमें ब्राइट दिखाई देगा, राइट? दैट इज हाउ वी सी लाइट इन, बिकॉज इट स्प्रेड्स इन ऑल द डायरेक्शंस, राइट? सपोज रादर देन टेकिंग दिस ओपनिंग, ये ऑब्स्टेकल हमने ओपनिंग की फॉर्म में लिया था. देयर इज अ ओपनिंग ऑफ लाइट थ्रू विच लाइट इज एंटरिंग. नाउ सपोज वी हैव टेकन अ ऑब्स्टेकल, हमने ये ऑब्स्टेकल ले लिया, right? And this obstacle, say light is coming from distance. So we know that from distance parallel set of rays comes. It means ये plane wave front आ रहा है, बहुत दूर से distance से आ रहा है. तो होना क्या चाहिए? Suppose यहाँ से लाइट जानी चाहिए, यहाँ से लाइट जानी चाहिए, यहाँ से लाइट ऐसे जानी चाहिए, and we should get this region as bright एंड दिस रीजन इज ब्राइट. अभी ये जो भी ज्योमेट्रिकल शेडो, जो भी अपर्चर है, जो भी ऑब्स्टेकल है जिसने लाइट को ब्लॉक किया है, उसका शेडो हमें यहां तक मिलना चाहिए. से दिस इज द शेडो ऑफ ए बी. ए डैश बी डैश शुड बी द, क्योंकि यहां पे ये ओपेक ऑब्स्टेकल है जिसने लाइट को ब्लॉक किया है, इसका शेडो हमें यहां मिलना चाहिए. बट एज पर द थियोरी ऑफ डिफ्रैक्शन लाइट ऑलवेज बेंड्स टूवर्ड्स द ज्योमेट्रिकल शेडो. तो ये जो लाइट यहां से आ रही है ये यहां तक पहुंचेगी, ये जो लाइट यहां से आ रही है ये यहां तक पहुंचेगी. तो ये जो ज्योमेट्रिकल शेडो रीजन ए डैश था वो सिर्फ हमें इतना दिखेगा. ये वाला पोर्शन भी ब्राइट होगा और ये वाला पोर्शन भी ब्राइट होगा. मतलब इसका ज्योमेट्री, यहां पे भी लाइट आएगी, यहां पे भी लाइट आएगी और सिर्फ इतना ही रीजन हमें डार्क दिखाई देगा. नाउ इट मीन्स दैट वेन एवर देर इज ओपनिंग द shadow region is this, light will enter into the shadow region. When there is an obstacle, say there is a we'll name this as obstacle only, ओपेक ऑब्स्टेकल, और ये लाइट को ब्लॉक करेगा. लाइट को ब्लॉक करने के बाद भी लाइट इसकी तरफ ज्योमेट्रिकल शेडो रीजन में एंटर करेगी, यहां पे भी ज्योमेट्रिकल शेडो रीजन में एंटर करेगी. एंड ये जो है डार्क ऑब्जेक्ट का इमेज हमें डार्कनेस जो है जहां पर लाइट नहीं पहुंच पाएगी, इतना ना मिलकर सिर्फ इतना मिलेगा. राइट. सो दैट इज हाउ लाइट बेंड्स अराउंड द कॉर्नर्स ऑफ एन ऑब्स्टेकल, बेंडिंग अराउंड द कॉर्नर, बेंडिंग अराउंड द कॉर्नर एंड एंटरिंग इट्स ज्योमेट्रिकल रीजन. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज डिफ्रैक्शन ऑफ लाइट. वी हैव सो मेनी फिनोमिना इन डे टू डे लाइफ which depends on the diffraction of light. And yes, one more thing, smaller is the aperture size, greater is the bending. Say suppose we take an example, there is a door of 6 feet and you are entering the door, right? Your height is 5'5", right? For example, so you don't have to bend, you'll go straight because the opening is 6 feet. Now I make the height 4 feet. Because your height is 5'5", you have to bend a little and enter the door. Now I decrease the height to 3 feet. You have to bend more. As simple as that. Now I have decreased its heights to 2 feet. So maximum bending will be whenever the size of the aperture is smaller, because you have to bend maximum when the height is 2 feet. That time you will bend more. So smaller is the size of the aperture, greater will be the bending. So we can understand this with the help of the example. Right, I'll take 3 cases. This is the size of the aperture, then this is the size of the aperture, and finally very narrow aperture. So light will bend like this, right? Light will bend more in case the aperture size is, and light will bend maximum when the aperture size is minimum. We get this best diffraction pattern when the size of aperture is approximately equal to the wavelength of the light used. Whenever we have say A1, A2 which is less than A1 and A3 which is less than A2, minimum. In case of minimum size of aperture, the bending of light would be maximum, and when bending of light is maximum, we get the best diffraction pattern. Right? I hope you understood this. Yes, so in order to understand the diffraction better, we have taken a basic experiment which is termed as single slit experiment. So the way we have learnt about Young's double slit experiment in interference in order to get a pattern of bright and dark fringes, similarly in diffraction we take a single slit experiment. This is also termed as Fraunhofer's diffraction, right? So in Fraunhofer's diffraction, what do we take? We take 2 lenses. Suppose there are 2 lenses L1 and L2. We will discuss how it is done, and in the next lecture we will discuss about the mathematical expression of the single slit experiment, right? Single slit because it has only one slit. So in Young's double slit we have taken 2 slits. There was a parent source and then after some small distance there were 2 slits. Here we have taken only 1 slit. So let us understand the diagram. So we have taken 2 lenses L1 and L2. There is a source of light kept here. This is a source of light, monochromatic source, and it is kept in such a way that it lies on the focus of the first lens, right? So when it lies on the focus of the first lens, the rays will be parallel, because whenever the object is at focus, the image is at infinity. So a parallel set of rays will enter. Now In these parallel set of rays, we have kept a slit. Let us name, there is a slit AB whose width is d, small d, right? There we have taken, in Young double slit, we have taken the distance between the slits as small d. Here we have taken the width of the slit is small d, right? So we have taken a slit because these are parallel rays. So what will happen? They will enter the geometrical region this side and they will enter the geometrical region this side. If I will draw both the images, then the diagram will become very very complex. So you need to understand कि ये यहाँ पे भी bend होगी और इस साइड मतलब geometrical region इस तरफ है और इस तरफ है, लेकिन ये यहाँ पे भी एंटर होगी और यहाँ पे भी. फॉर एवरी P देयर इज अ P डैश. For every Q, there will be a Q dash. That is not shown in the diagram. We will only show that अगर यहाँ पे P है तो यहाँ पे P dash भी होगा. जैसे ये रेज यहाँ पे बेंड हो रही है ऐसे ही ये रेज यहाँ पे भी बेंड होंगी, but we show only half part in the diagram to not to make it more complex, right? So ये रेज ऐसे बेंड होंगी. अभी सपोज स्लिट के इमीडिएटली बाद हमने सेकेंड लेंस लगा दिया, right? The rays entering the second lens is parallel set of rays, right? Whenever in a lens there are parallel set of rays, image is formed at focus. So all these rays will form a image here at O in absence of the slit. अगर यहाँ पे slit नहीं होती और हम ये lens लगाते तो आपको image यहाँ O पे मिलती, right? Whenever the object is at infinity, for this lens parallel rays means object at infinity, image will be formed at focus. तो ये इमेज हमें यहाँ मिलती, लेकिन क्योंकि हमने ये स्लिट ए बी लगाई है जिससे यहाँ पे P और यहाँ पे P डैश, तो अब हमें इमेज P और P डैश के बीच में मिलेगी, राइट? So what we observe when we put all this setup, we observe that we get a central bright fringe in the center. यहाँ पे हमें डार्क पार्ट मिलेगा, यहाँ पे हमें डार्क पार्ट मिलेगा. This one, this whole thing is the width of the central bright. Then we will have second bright or second maxima, but the value of this brightness and this brightness would be different. It is not like interference pattern कि सारे bright same bright हैं, intensity is same, सारे dark same intensity के dark हैं. No, bright is this is bright, this is bright. The intensity is least, the intensity is less, and the intensity is maximum. Dark, 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 dark. These two dark का intensity will be different from these two dark का intensity. So this kind of pattern is observed on the screen, right? Now we will study about the mathematical part of सिंगल स्लिट एक्सपेरिमेंट और फ्रॉनोफर्स एक्सपेरिमेंट, इन विच वी विल स्टडी कि अगर यहाँ पे जा रही है और यहाँ पे जा रही है ये रेस, तो हाउ मच विल बी द, व्हाट विल बी द कंडीशन ऑफ मैक्सिमा and what will be the condition of minima. For this we do a construction again in order to find path difference. ये वाली रे और ये वाली रे कितना एक्स्ट्रा ट्रेवल कर रही है सेकेंड रे. We will draw a normal, and because it is bending at an angle theta, so we take this angle as theta and we draw a normal AN here, right? So what will be the path difference? This much extra the second ray has traveled. So what is the path difference? Path difference is BN, and using this theta the value of BN will be D sin theta, because sin theta will be BN upon D. If we consider this sin theta, it will be BN upon D, right? So what will be the extra ray? D sin theta. This will be the path difference. This we will be using directly in our next expression. I hope you understood the diagram.